Hey everybody, Marci Baker here. So there's been a lot of speculation around where I personally stand on the political spectrum, and strong arguments made that in this political climate, there is no room for neutrality. Well, my disagreement with that premise is the reason that I chose to serve in local government and is key to what differentiates me from many other candidates. So let's dive into it. If there is truly no room for neutrality, then every issue becomes a binary choice. Every disagreement becomes a side to pick. And once that happens, collaboration becomes nearly impossible. When neutrality disappears, compromise becomes weakness, listening becomes unnecessary, and the person across from you becomes an opponent instead of a partner in solving problems. That's not how effective local government works. In a three-person commission, the ability to hear multiple perspectives, weigh them fairly, and find common ground isn't optional. It's essential. Without that, decisions stall, relationships break down, and public loses trust. Neutrality does not mean a lack of values. It means the discipline to evaluate issues on their merits, not through a predetermined lens. It means creating space for difficult conversations, real understanding, and better outcomes than either side could reach alone. And in today's environment, that is the kind of space that is becoming rare. There's another layer to that statement that concerns me. Simply saying that there is no room for neutrality doesn't just reject a position, it defines it as a problem. It suggests that if someone chooses to remain unaffiliated or evaluate issues independently, they must be either uninformed, unwilling to take a stand, or quietly aligned and not being honest about it. And that's where we start to lose people, because that kind of framing doesn't invite participation. It narrows it. It tells a large portion of our community that unless they align with a specific ideology, their perspective is either suspect or irrelevant. I don't believe that reflects who we are as a county. We are made up of people with different experiences, different priorities, and different ways of thinking about solutions. Some people align with parties, some don't. Both are valid. Respecting that diversity means allowing space for people to think independently, change their minds, and engage without being categorized or dismissed. I respect the role that political parties play. They are free to organize around their shared values and advocate for their priorities. But it's also true that systems built around alignment tend to struggle with those who don't align, because neutrality can't be easily predicted. It can't be counted on ahead of time, and it doesn't reliably reinforce a predetermined outcome. It asks harder questions. It slows things down. And it requires persuasion instead of assumption. And that can feel uncomfortable in environments where outcomes are expected to follow affiliation. But that discomfort is not a flaw in neutrality. It is a signal that something important is being protected. Because neutrality, when practiced with intention, isn't the absence of conviction. It's the refusal to outsource judgment. It's the commitment to listen fully, weigh carefully, and decide in real time based on what serves the people in front of you. I believe our county needs that right now. And I understand that standing in that space, outside of labels and affiliations, can be harder to categorize. But that does not make it unclear. It makes it intentional. I didn't put forward my name to represent a side. I put my name forward to help this commission function again and to ensure decisions are made in service to the people of this county and not the pressure to choose a team. I won't erase that space. I won't reduce people to labels in order to make decisions. I will always stand on protecting neutrality.